There's a layer in the atmosphere where turbulence stops. Pilots call it cruise altitude. The session has one too. You just have to climb to it. Begin. Real self, yet still bumpy, still resistant, still on shore. The thermal layer is the altitude where sessions become pure. Not smooth because it's easy, smooth because the height puts the interference underneath and brings the work to light in a way the ground level session never quite achieves. The thermal layer is the ceiling every deep work session needs to reach. Climb past the turbulence, hold the ascent steady. The thermal layer opens when the mind is ready. Thermal layer, cruise altitude, where the session finds its longitude and latitude of focus. Level clean. Thermal layer, the space between the effort and the output flowing free. Thermal layer, this is where you'll be. When the climbing stops, the working starts. Thermal layer, open from the start. The pilot doesn't fight the altitude, they trim and let it hold. The thermal layer is the session finding what it was foretold to be when the conditions finally leveled into place. Not forced into the smooth, arrived at by the pace of consistent descent. Session after session, climbing through the rough air of beginning into the thermal where the view extends in every direction and the work below makes sense. The thermal layer is the altitude of low resistance. Climb past the turbulence, hold the ascent steady. The thermal layer opens when the mind is ready. Thermal layer, cruise altitude, where the session finds its longitude and latitude of focus. Level clean. Thermal layer, the space between the effort and the output flowing free. Thermal layer, this is where you'll be. When the climbing stops and the working starts. Thermal layer, open from the start. You've been here before. The moment when the bumping stopped and the session went glassy. You didn't do anything different. You just stayed in the climb long enough for the altitude to change. The thermal layer was always there. It opens at the same height every time. You just have to be willing to climb past the rough air. Every session, same climb, same layer, same clarity on the other side. The sessions that live in the thermal layer leave a residue of what high altitude thinking feels like, and it recalibrates you for the next ascent. Each time the rough air lasts a little less. Each time the thermal layer comes a little closer to the yes of the opening session. Not because the climb got shorter, rhythm of the groove. Come back tomorrow, same climb, same patient ascent. The thermal layer holds the session that the deep work meant. Thermal layer, cruise altitude, you're here, where the session finds its longitude, and latitude of focus, level clean. Thermal layer, the space between the effort and the output flowing free. Already here, thermal layer, this is where you'll be. Already here, when the climbing stops, and the working starts. Thermal layer, open, open from the start. Cruising, level, no turbulence from here. The thermal layer holds you for as long as the session runs. Don't descend early, stay at altitude. The work is clear as up here. It always has been. Most of the work is invisible, not unreal, invisible. The thinking that never becomes a line, the session that produces nothing, but the session after it. Dark matter, it holds everything together. You can't point to it in the output, it leaves no visible trace. But the work that isn't working is still holding up the space between the things that are. The gap that keeps the structure sound. The dark matter of the practice is what makes the real work found. Not in the obvious places where the output gets the name, but in the invisible effort that was always in the frame of every finished thing. The hours you can't account for. The dark matter of the session is what sessions are made for. Invisible but load bearing, unseen but real. The dark matter of the practice is most of what you feel when the work goes right. Though you can't point to where it came from. It came from the dark matter all along. Dark matter holding it all. Every session you can't recall, that built the thing you thought just came. Dark matter has no name, but it has weight, it has pull. Dark matter keeps the structure full. When the visible work runs out of room, dark matter fills the space in the room. The session that produced nothing still produced the next session's ground. The thinking that went nowhere still discovered what it found by going there. The dead end is still information. The dark matter of the practice is still preparation for the version that will work, which needed all the ones that didn't. The dark matter session is the session you forgot, but it isn't gone. It lives in the structure of the work you didn't lose. Dark matter is the session that you didn't think you choose to value, but without it nothing visible would hold. The dark matter of the practice is more valuable than gold. Invisible but load bearing, unseen but real. The dark matter of the practice is most of what you feel when the work goes right. Though you can't point to where it came from. It came from the dark matter all along. Dark matter holding it all. Every session you can't recall, that built the thing you thought just came. Dark matter has no name, but it has weight, it has pull. Dark matter keeps the structure full. When the visible work runs out of room, dark matter fills the space in the room. The universe is mostly what we cannot see. The same is true of any serious practice. The visible output is a fraction of what holds it. Below the surface, the failed drafts, the sessions that clarified nothing, the hours that felt wasted but were actually load-bearing walls, dark matter. All of it, none of it wasted. All of it necessary. Go back to the invisible word. It's the most important work you do. The output gets the attention, but the dark matter gets the work done underneath the visibility. Nothing left to shirk into the unseen. All of it essential, all of it real. The dark matter session is the session that you feel most honestly, because there's nothing to perform inside it, no output to attach yourself to, just the practice of showing up and doing and not knowing what it built. The dark matter session has no trophy and no guilt. Edge of completion, just the mass of having been the dark matter of the practice. Most of it unseen, most of it essential, all of it the work. Come back to the invisible, it's where the real sessions occur. Dark matter, holding it all of it. Every session you can't recall, that built the thing you thought just came. Dark matter has no name, but it has weight, it has pull. Feel the pull. Dark matter keeps the structure full when the visible work runs out of room. Dark matter fills the space, always in the room. Invisible, load-bearing. The dark matter of your practice is working right now. In the gap between sessions, in the thinking you won't remember, in the session that felt like nothing. It's all weight, it's all holding. Come back to it, let it hold. Let it hold. The body remembers frequencies. The mind is already forgotten. That's why the music works. It speaks directly to what practice left behind. Listen to what you already know. There's a memory inside the muscle and the rhythm of the hand, a frequency the body holds that logic didn't plan. The hours gave it something that the hours didn't name, but the body kept the frequency. It's never quite the same session without it. The memory lives in how you sit, in the particular attention of the moment that you lit. The work inside the music and the music held the room. The frequency memory carries you back into the groove. The body holds what the mind releases. The frequency remains in the posture, in the pace of the session, in the veins. Frequency, memory, deep recall, not in the thinking, below it all. knowledge and the abstract, but the knowledge and the doing. The body level certainty of moving without reviewing every step. It simply moves because the frequency is there, embedded in the muscle, in the posture, in the air between the keystrokes and the pace that doesn't need the clock. The frequency memory is open, it doesn't need a lock or a key, just the return into the session and the sound. And the frequency memory lifts you from the ground. The body holds what the mind releases. The frequency remains in the posture and the pace of the session, in the veins. Frequency memory, deep recall, not in the thinking, below it all. In the hands that know the rhythm, before the mind decides. Frequency memory, it resides in the hours that the practice left inside you. All the sessions, living in the frequency of how you work. You sat down in the hands, already knew where to begin. That was an instinct, that was every previous session. Speaking through the body, the frequency memory is the return on every hour you thought you were spending on nothing in particular. You were spending it on this, on the body that knows before the mind catches up. Trust what the body knows. It was paying attention, even when you weren't. Every session adds a layer to the frequency inside, a deeper well of memory for the working mind to ride. When the thinking gets uncertain and the surface starts to blur, the frequency memory steadies. It's the anchor and the stir of recognition. This is known, the hands have been here before. The frequency memory opens the familiar door back into the practice, not from zero, from the sum of everything the sessions left. The frequency memory's drum still beating in the background of the work. Come back and feel the frequency memory is what makes the sessions real. Come back, sit down, let the body lead the way. The frequency memory has been waiting since yesterday. Frequency memory, deep recall. It's all still, not in the thinking, below it all. In the hands that know the rhythm, before the mind decides. Frequency memory, it resides in the hours that the practice lived inside you. All the sessions, living in the frequency, your frequency of how you work. Still in the body, still in the hands. The frequency memory doesn't fade between sessions, it deepens. Every return adds another layer. Feel what you've accumulated. That's yours. That's all yours. Work from it. Work from it. There's a point in any practice where the effort disappears, not because the work got easier, because you became the kind of person for whom this work is natural. You're closer than you think. Keep going. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens over sessions, over the accumulated are the quiet lessons that repetition teaches. When you show up without fanfare and do the work again the same way with the same care. Not because it thrills you on that particular day, but because the practice is the practice and you chose to stay inside it. And one morning, without marking the occasion, the doing felt like being second nature. No persuasion, past the effort into ease, not the lazy kind they earn. Second nature is the gift that only patience ever learned. Second nature, no more cost. The friction of the first kind lost into something that just runs. Second nature, what becomes of every hour given to the work? Second nature, nothing left to shirk, just the flow of what you are now. Second nature, this is how practice ends and living starts. The swimmer doesn't think about the stroke just comes. The writer's hand moves toward the word before the thinking numbs the distance into something automatic, not unconscious, but below the level of deliberation. The process has been internalized through repetition into something known so completely that the doing feels like breathing, like the bone that holds the body up without demanding attention. Second nature is the mastery that daily practice gave a future. Past the effort into ease, not the lazy kind they earn. Second nature is the gift that only patience ever learned. Second nature, no more cost. The friction of the first kind lost into something that just runs. Second nature, what becomes of every hour given to the work? Second nature, nothing left to shirk, just the flow of what you are now. Second nature, this is how practice ends and living starts. You remember when it was hard, when every session was a negotiation with the part of you that wanted to stop. That part got quieter, not defeated, educated. It learned that the session always delivers. It learned that the discomfort is the entrance, not the destination. And then one day, it stopped arguing. Second nature. That's what the silence of resistance sounds like. Keep going. It gets quieter still. That felt hardest were the ones that built the most of the second nature architecture, not the ones that came close to perfect from the beginning, but the ones that caused something real and left something real. Nothing truly lost in a difficult session, all of it converted into ground beneath the second nature of the practice that you found on the other side of all those hours. Come back tomorrow with the knowledge that the second nature doesn't borrow from your effort anymore. It generates its own. The second nature session runs on everything you've grown into, not effort, identity. This is who you are. Second nature is the session, and you've already come far. Second nature, no more cost. It's your reflection of the first kind lost into something that just runs. Second nature, what becomes what you became of has always been you. You just had to show up long enough to meet yourself. The closed loop ends. An open loop continues into everything that comes after. The work is an open loop. The session is an open loop. You are an open loop. Don't close it. Let it run. The open loop doesn't resolve, it extends into the next. It carries its own tension forward, never fully annexed. Into completion, always holding just enough in suspension to pull you back tomorrow with the same deep intention. The work that closes clean is the work that's done and gone. The open loop is the work that asks you to carry on, not from incompletion, from the generative open end, where every answer is a question that begins again. Don't close what wants to stay open. Don't resolve what wants to run. The open loop is the practice that never comes undone. Open loop, no resolution. Open loop, continuous motion. Every session feeds the next. Open loop beyond the text of any single piece of work. Open loop, nothing left to close. The practice is the open loop, and the open loop just goes and goes and goes. The mind that needs a closed loop needs a kind of certainty that the deep work can't provide and wasn't meant to be the source of. The open loop is comfortable with the open, with the answer that reveals a question, with the token of completion that becomes the entry point for more. The open loop worker lives inside a never opening door, not anxious at the threshold, fluent in the staying there. The open loop is not unfinished, it's aware that finishing is not the point, but continuing is the art. The open loop is the whole practice, not just a part. Don't close what wants to stay open. Don't resolve what wants to run. The open loop is the practice that never comes undone. Open loop, no resolution. Open loop, continuous motion. Every session feeds the next. Open loop beyond the text of any single piece of work. Open loop, nothing left to close. The practice is the open loop, and the open loop just goes and goes. This playlist was an open loop. Each lyric opened into the next. Each session opened into the one after. You opened into this, into the version of yourself that does this work, that comes back, that stays past the friction, that finds the groove and runs inside it. The loop doesn't close, because you don't close. You keep going, the work keeps going, the music keeps going. Open, 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 always open, always running. Don't close it, not yet, not ever. doesn't close.